Hey, it's California RV Dreaming here. I've never really done a tour of my RV. I've done one, but it was just kind of like backed up by music, so let's just do the interior here and start with my solar controller remote. Right now I have it on battery, voltage, temperature, and how much amp. Whoa, here, I just accidentally pushed the button, but yeah, damn, I'm pushing 61.94 volts. I'm running at 48 volts, so I've got in series 3 times. In series. So 61, boy, that's a lot. It's kind of hard to. I don't even know what the hell I'm doing now. You get lost in this thing. This is a maximum PowerPoint tracking solar controller. Here we go, back to that. This is just a remote to it. You can actually put 2 remotes on it. So the solar controller is backed by the batteries as it should be. So here we go. All right. Try to give it that little hut feel to it. And I'm back to the fake wood floors. I did have the artificial turf floors, and not a good idea. Don't do it. Just stick with the wood floors. You're better off in these things, believe me. Wood or vinyl or whatever. So where am I going to start here? Let's just look around. Let's go to the cab. Okay. Yes, there's also a solarium. I might put some more plants up here. I kind of like it. People get a kick out of it, and it kind of humanizes the the old living in an RV deal. Let me roll my window up. The guy next door, his battery went dead. He's asking me for jumper cables. Well, I've never needed. I've been in this thing for 5 years. It helps having 6 batteries, and I did get a backup camera since I had issues with backing into people. And can you see that? I got like 72,000 miles on this beast. Not bad for 33 years old. You know, it's pretty clean interior, considering how old it is. All right, and I keep my gas up here. I have 2 of them. One's a backup in case I burn more gas than expected in my generator, and I'm keeping stuff, stored up here. And in here, here's my 32-inch Jensen 12-volt TV. I'll just turn it on for a second. There we go. I like it. It does consume more watts than my 24-inch, as I kind of expected it to. But still 38 watts is the max. So, okay, so I use this space for storage. This is all storage space. And I also keep my 15-pound barbecue propane tanks up there, and they feed into my main tank through this right here. That goes into my main tank. And it's been 3 weeks since I've changed it. So let's just look at the interior. I have a lot of bamboo. This is all bamboo. And all these masks. Well, whatever. I guess it's a mask. They're like everywhere. And this is a air cleaner. It's a negative ion generator. Kind of hear it maybe. It charges the dust particles. It discharges them and they fall. So anyway, I have all LEDs in here. I'm having problems with these LED lights. They're not both coming on. For some reason, I don't know what's going on with it. I'll plan on messing with it. I need some light here. So we'll just take a look here. And there's my thermometer. It's 66 and it's like 50 degrees outside. These old RVs, or any RV, they retain heat, you know, almost too well, especially if you're somewhere hot. So we'll just take a little, we'll just look around. Okay, this is what this is a magazine rack and I use it for paper plates and spices. You know, you got to use your space vertically too. That's a coconut half, I don't know. I just thought it was kind of weird, quirky. I used to have speakers here, but I got rid of them because I'm using all Bluetooth. And then you have the reed ceiling. I liked it. It was kind of an ugly white with, you know, since I bolted all the way through, you can kind of see some of the mounting stuff for my solar panels. Then I'm using fantastic fans. These things are great, some are warm. And I had a little problem. The switch is kind of weird. Sometimes you have to wiggle it. Anyway. And I don't have the screen on it because it's not really needed. I don't have bugs. I don't have to worry about bugs too much here. Okay. I replaced the cushions and the fabric. And this is a denser foam, so it's not breaking down. It's comfortable and long periods of time of sitting. I have a 900 watt inverter, and this is the remote switch. It's a Xantrex, I mean. You can hear it come on, but you can see that that's my outlet. Ah, you heard it go off. See, it tells you it's going off, but not on. Okay. So, like I said, use your vertical space as much as possible. This is my dresser. It was all hanging, like you have to have hangers for everything. So I made it, put some drawers in it. So there's a lot more. I utilize the space a lot better. Okay, and this bed used to go all the way out and like kind of cut out here on the corner. It stuck it way out, and you couldn't get. You were like this all. Okay, so I took the old one out, and like I said, you can see where it went. There's where the bottom of the bed went right there. You can see there's not much space, right? So I didn't put any wood there. Whatever, I put carpet there anyway. So you know, just like a piece of carpeting. So let's see what else we got here. Okay, I'm not using the onboard toilet. I'm just using a porta potty because I live in the city and I have nowhere to dump my tanks. Okay. And when it comes to the shower, I have my new solar shower heater that I just put on the internet. I did have to put some hot water. It wasn't hot enough, but we're gonna work on that and make it better. And there's the nozzle, which is like a low pressure, which worked great. And there's the old plastic Coleman, which I've had for like 3 years, and it's still working since I made a modification. And I'm using, like I said, I'm using my space in my shower to like hang bags, you know, like backpacks and panniers for my bike. And you can see my bike's hung vertically in my bathroom. So it's out of the way. I'm not putting it outside. It's a nice bike. I just feel safer with it inside. And I really like that surfboard there. And let's see, what else can we say? Oh, here's my crazy sticker bombed refrigerator that changes constantly. I'm constantly adding stuff to it. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily go with the interior, but it's fun, you know? So, anyway, let's see what else can I look at here. Oh, this table is not the piece of crap that was in here. Just something I got from Goodwill. It's too big to fit into the spot to make it into a bed, but I don't care because I'm probably never going to use it. And I offset it so I have more space. As you can see, this side's pretty cramped. I would like to make it to where I can move the table back and forth and all that, but it's just, I don't know, more work than it's worth. What else can I say here? Oh yeah, I got solar panels, 600 watts. They're on the roof. I'm not going to go there now. I'm trying to keep this video short. They're all tiltable. You can see that on my other videos. I have 5 hybrid deep cycle batteries and 1 starting battery, and they're all linked together. I've had them for almost 5 years now, and they seem to be fine. I have a desulfator. You can look at my other videos too about desulfators, and also a shallow discharge rate, which is like, I guess, half. Say full is 12.8 with 12.9 volts. I usually never go below 12.4, 12.3, and I've had these batteries for, like I said, almost 5 years now, and I'm not seeing any drop off in performance. So there you go. And I don't mind the little bed. It's just enough. And my sleeping situation is I have like nature music going, like storm or waves. Then I have my fan, my 12-volt fantastic fan, and it really helps block out a lot of noise outside that'll wake you up, which is really annoying, right? Oh, and I made a little coffee table there so I can actually put something there, you know. Oh, there you go, folks. I don't know what else to say here. I'm sure I always miss things to say. Oh yeah, we can't forget about my generator. Good old Yamaha generator, man. I've had this thing for almost 2 years now, and all I do is change the oil, and I give it Marvelous Mist Oil, and I also run the gas out of the carburetor every time, and so I haven't had any problem with fouling plug or clogging jets for the carburetor. So keep that in mind if you're going to get one. And I recommend it. That one right there, the EF 2000 IS version 2. It was, you get one for like $9.50. And if you take care of this thing, man, these things are just so awesome. And I've ran this thing during rainstorms and everything. I do cover it with a piece of wood, but anyway, I highly recommend it. So I hope you like my little tour. Wish I could show you that better. Let's see, got some light here. The light's kind of shitty in parts of this. There we go. All my crazy totems and mask and got all that kind of stuff, and a lot of places I've been to. I haven't been to Hawaii, though. And I won't go back to living in an apartment or a house. This is it, baby. Oh, look at this one. I like this one. It's like a 3D sculpture. It's from Hawaii. I didn't know there was such a place. I guess it's north of Australia. So, well, I'm not really happy with it. Oh, here's another thing I want to show you. It came with some cheap covers for the sink. I had a guy make these These are, I forget the kind of wood, but cutting boards, real wood, not crap like they'd had in here. It was like, are you kidding me? Of course, you know, these RVs are made really crappily, if that's a word. Oh yes, and I do have a furnace with a thermostat. It still works. Everything works in this thing. And this old refrigerator, this old Dometic, wow, I'm telling you, this thing, I've had very little problems with it. It doesn't work on a 12 volt. That's the only thing I can think of. But this video is getting kind of long. Hope you enjoyed it. There's some more masks. I just got this one and this guy here. But it's, like I said, it's good to have a place to hang all your coats and backpacks and whatnot. Use that space. All right, folks. This living might be meant for you and that might not, but it is for me, and I'm not looking back. So y'all have a great day, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye-bye.